Inner corner, same thing. And okay, so that's a nice wash. It's actually not enough for the inner corner, so I'm going to take, there's a lot of fallout, but these brushes are very bristly. So let's see if I can get a bit of a brighterness with Curtsy. Straight up and down over the teardrop, just to wake that area up and then kind of smooth it out. Either side. And that's Curtsy. Alright, and now I'm going to use, let's see, let me get my fluffy brush. This is a E50 from Sigma. And I'm going to use Wheat over here, this right here. And it's kind of like a tan, a light tan. It looks like, you never know until you put it on what it actually is. Oh, it's a dark tan. That's not light. Of course, I did load the brush, and I'm not used to this makeup, so I'm not quite sure when I load the brush what I'm getting from it. Like the other one, well, maybe it was as pigmented, it just didn't seem like it. And there's my little scar area that my little subby said that might be because of the scar, that it doesn't have pores, that it's not letting the color come down into it like the rest of your skin is. And that's a very good point. See, y'all teach me stuff. We teach each other, right? Alright, and then I'm going to take a tapered blending brush, which is an E45 from Sigma. And I am going to choose, I want to stay in the brown tones. I think I'm going to go for Boardroom, which is this far dark brown on the end, which would also be a great color for you to use for your brow, but I would say use it lightly because it looks like it's a very pigmented dark brown. Let's see. Oh, not as pigmented as the other color was. Of course, it may have been my application to this particular brush. You never know. Then I'm going to kind of turn this and get darker on the edge and just come in a little bit. That's exactly what I wanted. Just a darkening of the crease to give some depth. And usually I do this little circle thing, which see how it deposits some more color, and then you can twist the brush and just kind of blend that edge in. And I didn't deposit any over here like that. And you want it to be even, and it really does. See how it darkens when you do that? Just because you're letting off more in one spot. But then you do need to make sure you blend that spot out so it doesn't look like a spot. Okay, so I've got my basic look going now. I'm going to use a short shader, which is an E20, sorry, and use probably that same color. I'm not going to dampen it this time because it's pretty dark and I don't think it needs it. To come under the lashes, kind of reinforce the lash line. And if you ever want to get something a little stronger, use a pencil brush instead of a liner or a shader. Short shader. And I am going to put that right in the lash line. Just whatever's left over on the brush, just to kind of get that white look away from the lash line. Okay. Alright, and now I am going to use a flat shader. This is a E60. This is great for packing on shine. And I just want to, I don't know if I want to do Santorini or Stellar. What do y'all think? I'm thinking Santorini, because now I am going to wet this. Santorini, Greece is someplace I just want to go. I've seen Amelia Liana's posts, but before that I had seen some posts a long time ago that got me on the Santorini Instagram. And y'all, that place is so gorgeous. It's where, you know, in Greece where it's all the white buildings and the blue background, but it's a particular part where when you look out, there's mountains there, and then an opening in the middle. Y'all, it's almost green. That's not what I expected at all. It's not really what I wanted for this outfit either. I wanted a very neutral. This is kind of greenish. Or to me it feels green. I'm going all the way into the tear duct because this is sparkly, but not all the way out. And then I'm going to come up right in the middle a little bit, just to get a blended look. And I actually am going to take some of this Stellar right next to it and go over it. Yeah, that is a completely different look, and that's the look I wanted. Oh, kind of mixing them's cool, because this has got a little bit of an orangey base to it, coppery base, and with all the melon colors I'm wearing, the coral colors I'm wearing, that's more what I wanted. But actually blending it, this is probably a pretty cool blend. To have that kind of background in it, instead of just by itself. I think by itself this would have been much more coppery. You know? Much more coppery. So there's the end look of that color blending. I really do like the palette. There's so many other colors, combos, so many different looks you can do with this. And again, it's really a beautiful palette. And I'm going to come out so it'll focus a little and you can see it. Again, because of the lights, even when I pull the mirror up, I'm going to try to go from side to side because the lights are reflecting on this gold palette. But very pretty. Not sorry I got it. Didn't follow the instructions at all. Probably would have looked great. I don't know why I didn't. And last but not least, let's go back and because y'all know that I'm going to put on my liner and my mascara. Let's see what the samples were that I got. Oh my gosh, mascara and Gabrielle Chanel perfume. Let's see how it goes. Let's test that out. Oh, I have on that Joy. Y'all, that Joy perfume by Kate Spade. Awesome. I may do a little comfrey for the... I do like that a lot. A whole lot. Gabrielle Chanel. I think it's going to be on the perfume list, y'all. That's what's good about getting samples first. Right now I'm going to do my brow. I don't know how much time I have, but I'm just going to do it. And if it goes off, it goes off. I am using my Almay Intense Eye Color Pencil in number 004. I need to get more of these because I think they're just done with this. And it is like the perfect brow color for me. Look at that. Look at the difference. Just a little bit. It's not as intense as when I use powder and a short shader. I need to blend my makeup so bad. Let me get that down in there a little. It is so hard to see when you're using your eyes. It's so hard to see when you're using your eyes. I don't know what I was even going to say. That is so not even. There, I need to kind of soften that line. Is that? No. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, I might need to come up a little over there. Kind of backfill that a little bit. How's it look now, huh? How's it look now? I don't know. You always should bring a little of it forward. Kind of fill in, even if it's lightly, just so you don't have two different colors, you know, with and without. Whatever you're using on the back part of your brow, but just you don't want to fill in the front part of your brow as much as the back. If you want a natural look. If you want a very coiffed look, do what you want. Coif it, man. I don't even know what that means. I think that looks pretty even. What do y'all think? Y'all, I'm sitting sideways trying to do this. It's so weird. Why am I doing that? Where is my blending brush? There it is. Y'all, hold on. I've got to have some coffee. I do. Oh, it's nice and warm. My little toes is cold. Talked to the doctor, and he does think I have a second Morton's neuroma. Does that just stink? It could be worse things, right? You always have to think that no matter what it is you have. I think because, do you see that? I just used my blending brush to knock off that little speck. But it was like right on the top of the skin. So I'm just blending out the lines, just where the lines are. And the edges. So they're not so pronounced. I need to wash my brushes, y'all. That may be something I do online. On camera. Y'all, that lipstick really is just for summer. This is too... Actually, it matches his shirt perfect. Look. Can you see? I'm not trying to show y'all my chest. Okay. Well, no, wait a minute. I gotta do my liner. You know? So I'll just use what I've got, this Tartist. We like it. I'll use that. Hold. Again, I have no idea where we are, so this may or may not be good. It may be off already, I don't know, and I'm just sitting here talking to myself. Because I can't see that far without my glasses on, and I can't have my glasses on to do my makeup. I miss my contacts for that reason. You know, there's good and there's bad, because I really did like that I could get ready with my contacts in and see what I was doing. And a lot of other things. I just like me better without glasses as far as looking at my face. But contacts were a constant pain. You know, there's always something irritating your eye and you had to carry solution and blah, blah, blah. So it's pluses to having and pluses to not. Like most things in life, there's pluses and there's minuses. Always make sure you get real good down at the base of the lash and fill that in so that you don't see the color any. There we go. Oops, I came up a little too high, so now we're going to have to fill that in. Yikes. Oh well. I kind of did the same thing over here. I'll even it up. That one's a little longer. So I have to even this one up a little longer. There. Oops. There's a little miss. Sometimes when you pull it across the skin, when it's not taut, kind of wrinkles up, and so yeah. What am I trying to say? I got a lot of fallout. I do, from this darker color. So the best thing to do is use a dual fiber. This is a small dual fiber. That's an E55. I'm sorry, F55. F is for face. E is for eye, obviously.